Hey everyone, it's Rigo, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going on an adventure to Oman, a country far, far away. I've always wanted to visit Oman, and I'm so excited to finally be here. This country has everything you could ever dream of. Beautiful mosques, amazing mountains, and perfect beaches. If you're looking for an exciting trip, Oman is the place to go. So get ready to explore the top 10 places you absolutely have to see in Oman. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my adventures. We just landed in Muscat, the capital of Oman, and wow, this place is amazing. The buildings here are so beautiful, it's like something out of a fairy tale. We're talking about fancy mosques, tall towers, and beautiful carvings everywhere you look. The Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque is a must-see. It's one of the biggest mosques in the world, and it's so big it will blow your mind. And the details? Wow, every inch of this mosque is covered in beautiful carvings and colorful tiles. It's really impressive. And the history here is just as interesting. We're talking about old forts, busy markets, and a culture that's both friendly and fascinating. Make sure to spend some time walking through the Nizwa Souk. It's a market where you can find all sorts of amazing things. You'll find everything from spices and perfumes to traditional Omani clothes and jewelry. And don't forget to bargain, it's all part of the fun. But Muscat isn't just about history and buildings. It's also a modern city with a lively culture. There are lots of great restaurants, cafes, and bars to try out, and the Corniche, a beautiful road by the sea, is the perfect place for a walk or a bike ride. We're talking stunning views of the Arabian Sea, restaurants serving fresh seafood, and a cool breeze even when it's really hot. It's the perfect place to relax and enjoy the atmosphere. Next, we're going to Nizwa, the old capital of Oman. This place is like traveling back in time. Nizwa is famous for its incredible fort, which was built way back in the 1600s. This fort has seen a lot of history, from wars to peaceful times, and it shows how strong the Omani people are. The views from the top of the fort are amazing. You can see the whole city and the mountains around it. It's like something you'd see in a movie. But Nizwa isn't just about history. It's also a busy market town, and the Nizwa Souk is one of the best in Oman. Here you can find everything from handmade crafts and spices to fresh fruits and vegetables, and even animals. It's a treat for your senses. The sights, the sounds, the smells, it's all part of the experience. And if you want to see something really special, check out the Nizwa Goat Market. It happens every Friday morning, and it's quite a sight. Hundreds of goats are brought to the market to be bought and sold, and it's a fascinating look into traditional Omani culture. Get ready for an adventure because we're going deep into the Omani desert to Wahiba Sands. This place is like something you've only seen in movies. We're talking about sand dunes as far as you can see, nights so clear you can see millions of stars and a feeling of peace and quiet that you won't find anywhere else. One of the best things to do in Wahiba Sands is dune bashing. It's basically like driving really fast and bumpy over the sand dunes, and it's a ton of fun. We went in a special car with a driver who knew the dunes really well, and we spent an hour going up and down the dunes. It was awesome. But Wahiba Sands isn't just about exciting activities, it's also a place to relax and be with nature. We spent a night camping in the desert, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. We sat around a fire under the stars, listened to traditional Bedouin music and shared stories. It was magical. Next stop, Jebel Shams, which means Mountain of the Sun in Arabic. And let me tell you, this place is aptly named. Jebel Shams is the tallest mountain in Oman, and the views from the top are absolutely incredible. We're talking about amazing views of pointy peaks, deep canyons, and the huge desert stretching out before you. It makes you realize how small we are in this big world. To get to the top of Jebel Shams, you can either hike or drive. We chose the scenic route and hiked the balcony walk, which is a tough but rewarding trail that takes you along the edge of the canyon. The views along the way are incredible. You're literally walking on the edge of the world. But even if you don't want to hike, you can still enjoy the views from the top of Jebel Shams. There's a road that goes all the way up, and there are plenty of places to stop and take in the scenery. Trust me, this is one view you don't want to miss. Get ready for something completely different because we're going to Salalah, which is in the south of Oman. This place is unlike anywhere else in the country. It's often called the green oasis of Arabia. During the Kharif season from June to September, Salalah becomes a green paradise. We're talking about waterfalls flowing down mountains, camels eating grass in green fields, and the air filled with the smell of frankincense. One of the best things to do in Salalah is to visit the Al Mughsail blowholes. These natural geysers shoot seawater high up into the air, and they're amazing to see. We got completely soaked, but it was so much fun, and of course, you can't go to Salalah without visiting the beaches. Salalah has some of the most beautiful beaches in Oman, with white sand, clear water, and lots of sunshine. Whether you want to relax on the beach, go for a swim, or try some water sports, Salalah has something for everyone. Ahoy there everyone! We're sailing to Sur, a town on the coast of Oman. This place is known for its history with boats, and it's one of the best places in the world to see how traditional dhow boats are made. Dhows are special Arab sailing boats, and they've been used for centuries to carry things and people across the Indian Ocean. Watching these skilled workers build dhows is a really amazing experience. They use old techniques that have been passed down for generations, and the quality of their work is incredible. It's like going back in time. But Sur isn't just about boats. It's also a charming town with a relaxed feel. Make sure to check out the Sur Corniche, which has stunning views of the coastline. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even take a boat trip to the nearby Turtle Beach, where you can see endangered green turtles laying their eggs. Get ready to explore underground because we're going to Al Huda Cave, one of the most impressive natural wonders in Oman. This huge cave system is home to stunning stalactites and stalagmites, underground lakes, and even a rare type of blind fish. It's like stepping into a scene from Journey to the Center of the Earth. To explore Al Huda Cave, you'll need to go with a tour guide. The tours are well organized and you'll learn all about the cave's rocks, history, and the animals that live there. The cave is also home to lots of bats, and we even saw a few flying around during our tour. Al Huda Cave is a truly awe-inspiring place, and it's a must-see for anyone visiting Oman. It reminds us of the power and beauty of nature, and it's something you won't forget. Next, we're going to Ras Al Jinz, which is located on the very eastern edge of the Arabian Peninsula. This place is a safe haven for endangered green turtles, and it's one of the best places in the world to see these amazing creatures laying their eggs. We woke up before sunrise and went to the beach with a guide from the Ras Al Jinz Turtle Reserve. And then we waited, and just when we were about to give up, we saw her, a huge green turtle, slowly making her way up the beach. She was enormous. We watched in amazement as she dug a hole in the sand and laid her eggs. It was an incredible experience, and it made me realize how important it is to protect these amazing creatures. Once the turtle was finished laying her eggs, she covered them up with sand and went back to the sea. It was a touching moment, and it's something I'll never forget. Get ready to step back in time, because we're going to Bala Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's been around since the 1200s. This impressive fortress is one of the best-kept examples of Islamic military architecture in the world. Bala Fort is huge, and you could spend hours exploring its many towers, courtyards, and walkways. The fort also has a fascinating history. It was once a major center for trade and business, and it played an important role in the region's politics and religion. But Bala Fort isn't just about history. It's also a beautiful place to just wander around and soak up the atmosphere. Make sure to climb to the top of one of the towers for stunning views of the surrounding oasis. For our last adventure, we're going to Wadi Shab, one of the most beautiful wadis in Oman. Wadis are basically canyons or riverbeds that are dry most of the time, but fill up with water when it rains. And when they do, they're absolutely magical. To get to the best part of Wadi Shab, you need to hike, swim, and even climb over some rocks. But trust me, it's worth it. The water is crystal clear and refreshing, and there are plenty of places to stop for a swim or just relax and enjoy the scenery. One of the highlights of Wadi Shab is the hidden waterfall at the end of the canyon. To reach it, you need to swim through a narrow opening in the rock. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but it's totally worth it. The waterfall flows into a small pool of water, and it's the perfect place to cool off after your hike. And that's a wrap on our epic adventure through Oman. I hope you guys enjoyed exploring this incredible country with me. From the stunning mosques of Muscat to the towering mountains of Jebel Shams to the pristine beaches of Salalah, Oman has something to offer everyone. If you're looking for an adventure, Oman is the place to be. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more travel vlogs. Until next time, peace out.